This vase image depicts a particularly gruesome event in a myth. So here we go. One myth involving Dionysus is where he arrived at Thebes, but the king there refused to accept him and his worship. However, on the nearby slopes of Mount Kithaeron, women from Thebes were worshipping him, and Dionysus persuaded the king to go and spy on them to see what they were up to. The women, including the king's own mother, were in a state of religious frenzy, and they mistook the king for an animal and tore him apart. And this act, the tearing apart, was a type of sacrifice quite closely associated with Dionysus. It was called sparagmos. It's actually one of my favourite Greek words. Now, with this in mind, we can start to put things together, which is ironic given what's going on. You can see that there are two women, and both of them are wearing a leopard skin. Leopards were closely associated with Dionysus. You can also see a satyr there on the right, and I don't know whether he looks particularly thrilled or horrified. Well, with satyrs you can rarely tell, but again, he was closely associated with Dionysus. Now, you might recognise this myth because it featured in the play The Bacchae by Euripides, and that was written at the end of the 5th century BCE. But this vase image dates to around 480 BCE, so much earlier, and I wonder whether Euripides ever looked at it and if it ever helped inspire him to write what he did. For more ancient history content, don't forget, like and click follow.